So the inspiration seems to hit me while I'm driving sometimes. The U.S. election. Are we completely, effectively divided and conquered now? It is such animosity, hatred, one set against the other, social justice warriors fighting the evil Trump people. It's subdivision, divided again and conquered. Just like religionism has been subdivided and conquered, it's such a good tool. I mean, it's the best deal going to make sure you divide and conquer people, set one against the other, and drain both of them. You divide religion into 1,500 sects. Ours is the only correct one. You're all idiots. You're supposed to keep your hemline down to your ankles. Or you're only supposed to do it on Saturdays. Ridiculous. So in the U.S. politics game, we're effectively divided and splintered. We're splintered and conquered. Not just divided and conquered. Bernieites versus Hillaryites. Trumpites versus Cruiseites. It's getting ridiculous. How far, how deep does the divide and conquer game have to go until we smack ourselves 2x4 to the head? Giant wake-up call. Oh my God. How can we fall for this shit? It's our own egos. It's our own blame game. It's our own projection of evils we sense that we want to project onto the other. We need a scapegoat. We're no better than the village idiots, the village people coming up with the pitchforks and torches and dragging some poor handicapped girl out of their house in the 1500s thinking she's possessed by the devil. It's the exact same thing. The acrimony, the hatred at each other, we've gotten completely divided and conquered. The demons are laughing. The archons are laughing. It's that easy. Hey, let's subdivide them again. We got them into Democrats and Republicans. Now let's set them conservative rightists and conservative leftists. We'll splinter each party further. Look at this. We got the Trump people so angry, and the Cruz so angry he just foams at the mouth. And so radio hosts attacking each other. Glenn Beck versus Alex Jones. It's ridiculous. You're splinterable. You're divided and conquerable. You're like shooting fish in a barrel. I have a video where I effectively say if you're taking sides permanently, i.e. if you're making the other human the enemy, if you're taking sides, you've been sidelined. You've been played. We're not even divided. We're splintered for years. The elections. I remember the first time I realized a landslide is 55%. Really? I think a landslide would be 80%. They call presidential elections, if it's 55%, it's a landslide. It's not a landslide. That's just about even. 55 to 45. Nowadays, it's literally 50.5% versus 49.5%. Oh my God, that's a house divided, a nation conquered and divided. We consider that normal. What is it in you that allows you to be splintered, divided, and conquered? It's getting fairly glaringly obvious right now with the current United States political election. We're coming to blows. Civil war. It's a reflection of our own internal battle. If you cannot disagree without being disagreeable, if you cannot agree to disagree, if you cannot wisely discuss but fools argue, if you don't know these concepts, you deserve what you're getting. The reflection is going to beat you down. You're going to punch the mirror, which is what your circumstance is around you, and you will break your hand. That's exactly where the leading democracy on the planet is at. Effectively, not only divided and conquered, but splintered and conquered. If you can't find common ground and you blame and scapegoat the other side without inserting humanity and wise people discuss and idiots argue, you deserve what you get. It's so easy to divide and conquer us nowadays. We've become caricatures. You have the caricature, you do it in movies or cartoons, the caricature of the egghead professor who's lost in scientism. His hair's, a little radio antenna talking in his brain. You have the caricature of the angry feminist liberal. We've been divided politically so easily. Harley Davidson is more of a unifier than anything else. You have people from all spectrums of beliefs, religious and political, that get together and appreciate Harley Davidsons. We're so easily caricatured. You have the Hollywood, laid back, kind of semi-sleazy sunglasses, operator. You have the New York Wall Street guy. You got average Joe Collar guy. You've got gay hairdresser. It's caricaturish. Where's the true individuality? Where we actually feel, think, decide, notice, intuit for ourselves. It's become a land of divided and conquered caricatures. Not even real characters. Caricatures, meaning devolved. The fake front, the presentation face, the surface image, which is what we worship. We have image consultants, the latest thing. Well, that's been going on for a couple of decades. So don't be in a caricature. Find out what your unique soul print is and what really resonates with you, and express yourself. A few artists try it. All right. Here's some more. We have a living embodiment of the wealthy fat cat guy, Trump. We have the angry socialist, Bernie. We have the woman who's trying to be the first president of the United States, Hillary. We have angry Latino gang member. We have black radical, a Malcolm X type, Black Panthers. These are all caricatures. We have peaceful guy. We have spiritual new age guy. Keep that shit off of me, by the way. We have Eckhart Tolle caricature. Oh, Mr. Peaceful. We have yoga caricature. How many times have you seen the yogi on top of the mountain in some cartoon? We've all been reduced to cartoonish, buffoonish caricatures. Wasn't America a little bit founded on individuality? Do your own thing. Express yourself. Let's do it. Like I said, we come together more around Harleys than we do around anything else. Don't get caught in being a demographically labelable, predictable, Hollywood, cartoonish, or a demographically polled by the Pew polls that you're so easily predictable. Get real to heal and to be yourself.